If you want to win your ex back, there's always a tricky question on your mind. Does your ex already want you back or does he not want you back? So here are 9 signs that I met in my coaching experience that tell you that your ex might want you back. My name is Emanuel. I'm a relationship coach. For years I've been helping people to win back their ex, escape the friend zone, or lead happier relationships. In this video, I will share signs that I met in my coaching in all those years when I saw that the strategy of winning back the ex was moving forward and working better and better. And of course, the more signs you gather, the more sure you can be that your ex wants you back. I will also sometimes tell you if a sign is a little tricky and it can mean something else. The number 9 sign, by the way, is one of the most important ones to me, so stay tuned until the end. And this leads me straight to the first sign: online stalking. Now, if your ex is watching your stories, is watching your status, is even commenting, putting a like, stuff like this is always a positive sign. Still, it can be an indicator for him or her wanting you more, or it also can be an indicator, a little tricky, that he or she would like to control you or be safe that you're fine or give you a good feeling. So now that you're separated, he will want to still show you that he's nice towards you. So be careful, be aware that this thing alone is not enough, it must be more. The second indicator, their love is like a mystery. Again and again, I find that my coachee tells me how his or her ex is actually not arriving in a new relationship. They try, but they don't arrive there. They have something short, maybe a one-night stand or short affair, and they even slip the information to my coachee that it's kind of not working out so far so good. Now everybody is wondering, especially my coachee, why this is happening, and obviously it might be a sign that the ex is already moving forward to new shores. But on the same side, why is he or she not arriving there? Because actually she or he still was full of doubt and actually suddenly, also with the help of our strategy, came back to the conclusion that maybe it would be better to reconnect with my coachee. Third point, they are curious. It's a very simple thing. I'm only curious if I've any kind of interest. No one is curious, and this is the same with the online stalking. No one is doing any online stalking if you don't have any interest anymore at all. So if they are asking questions, this is a typical sign that they at least want to know how you are. Again, this is one of the tricky ones. You can't be too proud of this if this is the only thing that is happening from the 9 signs, because it still can indicate that they want to show a nice side, being warm-hearted, being still full of interest for you now that you're separated. This point has to come with the other cases, and the more curiosity they have, the deeper the interest, the more feelings are behind that interest. So if they are just checking in once a month or half a year, it's for me almost nothing. But if they're regularly asking how you are, and if they're also asking others around you how you are and whether you are already in a new relationship, and some of the other signs are taking place, it's a very good sign for me. From curiosity, we come straight to the next one. I already said it. They want to know whether you are in a new relationship. This is number 4, asking about your relationship status. Again, this one is quite tricky because ex-partners sometimes just use this to control you. They want to be apart from you. They don't want to be in love with you anymore, but they also don't want to see that you are happy with someone new. This especially is happening if people are, for instance, a little narcissistic. So if this is the only one taking place here, it's not enough. But if they are like caring and are kind of like sad if they hear that you met someone new and that they are kind of suffering with this information about you dating new people, it's quite a good indicator. Number 5, they try to be close to you. Now this is a cute one, and it only happens, of course, if you have the opportunity to be close. Sometimes I also have within my coaching long distance relationships. In this case, it's that they try to phone or text or exchange, of course, information with you. But this is if they are, for instance, kind of close. I had, for instance, one client and they had some weekend events where both were there. And then the ex was always checking in and coming close and saying hi and having some chit chat. It was obvious that the ex partner was around a little bit too much, asked too many questions, and was too much into nice conversations and just spending leisure time together. Point number 6. They love to hang around people that you hang around. They love to talk to people or spend time with people that you like to spend time with. So they are kind of in your vicinity. It can be the neighbors, it can be relatives that they know quite well, or it can be friends or colleagues. If this is taking place, it means that they try to be in your vicinity on an indirect way, but still it's quite effective because they can speak about you, they can hear about you, information and stuff. And this is always something that's happening if people try to get closer again. Also be a little bit careful with this point, because sometimes it happened to me in the coachings that the person was telling me about such a situation, but I found out that actually the ex was not interested in my coachee, but actually in those persons, in those colleagues, because they were very resourceful or they needed to do this due to their jobs or due to their normal personal interests. We're coming to the last 3 points, and they are all 3 a little bit more intense. Now, one thing is that they are more interested in you, and this being more interested, you hear on the sound of their voice how they listen to you, how they respond to you, how they react to you. You see in their eyes that the response is more open, more warm, more interested. Sometimes you catch them how they look a little bit too long in your direction. Please don't make the mistake and look back in the same way. No, we don't want to give away that you want to have them back. Please don't do this. Don't share this to them. They should be curious. They should also be full of little fears and anxiety that they might lose you right now. If we play this the right way, this is only the beginning of them falling deeper into love with you. So enjoy those little moments, but don't answer them. Okay? Very important, since we're already here. Number 8 is also a tricky point, jealousy. Because jealousy can happen without being in love. I already mentioned this before, that sometimes your ex-partner is jealous although he does not want to be together with you anymore. I know this is bad and actually also it's not a sign of a good personality, but still it happens because we love to control, we love to keep stuff with us. We don't want to give it away anymore. You were maybe a fan to your ex-partner, he's like the star and he enjoys, of course, you being the fan because this gives him energy. So if it's this kind of narcissistic or toxic jealousy, we don't need it. But if it's like a little sincere jealousy of your ex who is kind of interested and sees how you maybe flirt with someone or how you speak of someone else with kind of love in your voice, or you're kind of interested or drawn to this person, you see how this is kind of annoying your ex-partner and how he's trying to not show it. This is a beautiful little sign of him or her being more interested, maybe falling more in love for you again. We come to the final and 9th point that I like very much, because if you encounter this, if this is happening to you, you will know exactly what I'm talking about, because it comes to you like a warm wave. It is when your ex-partner starts to bring up old memories. If he starts to talk about the good old times, about those holidays you had together, or maybe how good your sex was, or all those little things, and not in a disrespectful way, but kind of in a way of losing himself, herself in those moments, and then coming back again all serious because he wants not to show you how much actually he already started to miss you. These are the moments when they also say stuff like, you know how hard it is nowadays to find someone new. I'm quite frustrated actually what I met on those dating apps. How is this with you? And you think like, look at him, look at her, how he's now kind of coming back because he had no one else he felt well or good with. Now this is usually for me a very nice sign that even if the other signs did not show, it is for me an indicator that of course my ex at least is still in some kind of love, or if this is growing, he fell back into love with me. These are the moments when I take it slow. First of all, enjoy this moment. If you enjoy and wait, it will make it even bigger in your ex-partner, and this is what I want to happen for you, of course. If you like this video, subscribe the channel, activate the bell so you don't miss out on any new videos, and reward us with a like. I always love that this is happening. Of course, it's one of the nicest gratitudes that I can get. And also it helps other people to find this video more easily. Did you meet any other signs that I didn't mention in this video? Share it with us. Also, if you have any doubts or questions, just put them in the commentary below. We are happy to answer and help if we can. All the best to you, your date Dr. Emanuel. I hope you enjoyed my coaching session. For more information on relationship and dating coaching, go to datedr-emanuel.com.